Okay, now microeconomics come. Now what is microeconomics? So microeconomics, Adam Smith is the founder. Okay, then it is concerned with the behavior of individual entities such as firms or household. Okay, it is concerned with the behavior of individual entities such as firms or household. They make decisions as to how to allocate the scarce resources, and microeconomics examine how these decisions affect the supply and demand, which determine the price. So see that there is two branch of economics. Economics has two branch. First one is microeconomics, second is macroeconomics. So here micro means, first of all, Adam Smith is the founder. Second, microeconomics deals with the small things, means firms or household. And the important what they have to make decision, they make decision as to how to allocate the scarce resources. So allocation, okay, between the small firms or household. And microeconomics examines how these decisions affect the supply and demand, which determine the price, because price always depend on the supply and demand. If demand is high and supply is less, demand is high, supply is less, automatically price goes high. If supply highs, demand is less, automatically price goes down. Okay. In next chapter we will discuss about supply and demand also, very interesting one. Okay. Within a very short time I will upload second lesson also. Okay. So here microeconomics is a branch of economics that studies how household and firms make decisions to allocate limited resources, typically in markets where goods or services are being bought and sold. Microeconomics examines how these decisions and behaviors affect the supply and demands for goods and services, which determine prices, and how prices in turn determine the supply and demand for goods and services. So microeconomics analyze the market behavior of individual consumers and firms in an attempt to understand the decision making process of firms and households. This is microeconomics. Simply you understand, deals with the small things like individual entities, firms or households. That is the simple one. No need to break your head. Now macroeconomics. So macroeconomics, John Maynard Keynes. Okay. So you can say father of the macroeconomics, John Maynard Keynes. So it is concerned with performance, such structure and behavior of a national or regional economy as a whole. Now, now, just before we seen microeconomics deal with the small things, so simple macroeconomics deals with the large things, big things. So it is concerned with the performance, structure, behavior of a national or regional economy as a whole. It studies gross development product, GDP, unemployment, price, indices to understand as to how the whole economy functions. Okay, so that is macro. We will understand the difference between micro and macro also. So here macroeconomics is a branch of economics that deals with the performance, structure and behavior of a national or regional economy as a whole. It is the study of the behavior and decision making of entire economies. Okay, then we will discuss about the difference between micro and macroeconomics, so that it will clear you. So here microeconomics studies a particular market, as I already told you, and macro studies the whole economy covering several markets. It is the bunch of markets. In macro, single market. Now deals with individual product, firm, household, wages, at prices, etc. In macro, deals with aggregate like national income, national output, inflation. Okay. Then Microeconomics cover issues such as demand, supply, product pricing, factor pricing, production, consumption, etc. So in microeconomics, these types of issues cover like demand, supply. Demand supply covers in microeconomics. Okay, pricing, factor pricing, production, consumption, all the small things covers in micro. Whereas in macro covers major issues like unemployment, that is major issues. Monetary policy, how to control the inflation, deflation, all these things. Fiscal policy, poverty, it all covers in macro because that is the major issues. That issues not related with a single market. It relates with the whole economy of a country. Then to analyze the economy, a bottom-up approach is taken. And here to analyze the economy, a top-down approach is used. So that is macro. In micro, if you want to analyze the economy, a bottom-up approach is taken. You have to understand from the bottom up. Here macro, to analyze the economy, top-down approach is used. So that is the difference between micro and macro. Okay, then three problems. Now we'll discuss about the major three problems of economic organization. All the economic organization have three major problems. Now what are the three major problems? First, what commodities are to be produced and what quantity? The first of all, what commodities are to be produced and what quantity? Every human society, whether it is an advanced industrial nation, a centrally planned economy, or an isolated tribal nation, must confront and resolve three fundamental economic problems. Every society must have a way of determining what commodities are produced, how these goods are made, and for whom they are produced. So, first of all, what commodities are to be produced and what quantity? Means a society must determine how much of each of the many possible goods and services it will make and when they will be produced. Will we produce pizza or shirt today? They have to decide what to be produced according to the demand of market. Because a few high quality shirts or many cheap shirts, they have to decide whether they will produce some high quality or they will produce many cheap shirts. Will we use scarce resources to produce many consumption goods like pizzas? Or will we produce fewer consumption goods and more investment goods like pizza making machine, which will boost production and consumption tomorrow? So they have to decide what they have to produce and in what quantity. That is the important thing, first important thing. Then second, how the goods are produced. How the goods are produced, who will produce and with what resource and what production technique. A society must determine who will do the production, with what resources and what production techniques they will use, who farms and who teaches, is electrically generated from oil, from coal, or from the sun. Will factories be run by people or robots? So how the goods are produced and who will produce and with what resources and what production technique. That is the second important thing. And the third one is for whom the goods have been produced. Means who gets to eat the fruit of economic activity? Is the distribution of income and wealth fair and equitable? How is the national product divided among different households? Are many people poor and a few rich? Do high income go to teachers or athletes or auto workers or venture capitalists? Will society provide minimal consumption to the poor or must people work if they are to eat? So all these things are major. In short, you can understand what, how, and for whom. That is the important thing. Okay. Then three types of economy. That is the important thing. Most of the question comes from that part also. So three types of economies are: first is market economy or capitalist economy. Okay, please pay attention here because most of the question comes from there. So first of all, market economy or capitalist economy. Second, socialist or command. Third, mixed. Now what are the difference between the three economics? What is the market economy, or we can say capitalist economy? So individuals and firms, here individuals and firms make major decisions relating to production and consumption. USA extreme case is called laissez-faire economy. Laissez-faire economy. So see, in market economy or capital economy, most of the decisions relating to production and consumption taken by the individual and firms, not by government, or you can say any other. Only individuals and firms make all major decisions. And the extreme case of this type of economy is called laissez-faire economy. Okay, that is called market economy or capitalist. We can say capitalist economy also. Market as well as capitalist economy also. So the extreme case of a market economy in which the government does not interface in economic decisions is called laissez-faire economy. That's the simplest thing. Then socialist or command economy. Here government makes decision regarding production and consumption. Now in socialist or command economy, by the name only you have some idea that command or socialist. So in here all the important and major decision regarding production and consumption taken by the government itself, not by individuals and firms. So in a contrast, a command economy is one in which the government makes all important decisions about production and distribution. In command economy, such as the one which is operated in the Soviet Union during most of the 20th century, the government owns most of the means of production, means land and capital. It also owns and directs the operation of enterprises in most industries. It is the employer of most workers and tells them how to do their jobs, and it decides how the output of the society is to be divided among different goods and services. In short, in a command economy, the government addresses major economic questions by virtue of its ownership of resources and its power to enforce decisions. That is the command economy. That is not good also. Okay, I think means command economy like North Korea type countries, na Tanasha, you can say dictatorship. So in because everything is taken by government only, whether right or wrong, you have to follow. Okay, mixed economy. Decisions making at marketplace but regulated by the government. Now, means both you can say in mixed economy. So name itself indicates. In mixed economy, decisions making at marketplace means they people make decisions but regulated by the government. Then government will analyze whether all these decisions is good or not. They will government will ask them to modify, to modify. Okay, when government is you can when government is satisfied, then only they will regulate it. So here both actions means both has to play important role, government also and individuals and firms also. So in India mixed economy is there and most of the other countries. Okay, so all these things, all these there are three economics, and market economy, or we can say capitalist economy, and the extreme case of this market economy is called laissez-faire economy. Then socialist or command economy where government plays major role. Mixed economy where both has to play. Okay, decision making at marketplace but regulated by the government. Okay, so now the terminal questions comes. Hope so that you enjoy this lesson, you enjoy this video. Okay, because after the hectic schedule of a bank, when you came to your home and when you open the book and when you read each and every line and when everything goes from the top of your head, then finally you just close the book and then you sleep. So I think by watching this video all this thing not repeat means you enjoy and you understand also. and I taken each and everything from book only. I didn't take each and everything from outside. No. But the important thing is that as I know which one is important, and in small words how can we define the big thing, so you just understand that thing, that is sufficient. If you're able to answer the terminal question, means your first chapter is complete. No need to worry about the first one. Okay, so the father of modern economics is, now tell the answer. Yeah, father of modern economics is, tell. Adam Smith. Okay, father of modern economics is Adam Smith, as we already discussed. An inquiry into nature and cause of wealth of nation was authored by, again, Adam Smith in 1776. Welfare definition was given by L. Alfred Marshall. So his definition was welfare definition. Lionel Robbins' definition is scarcity definition, because Lionel Robbins enforces on scarcity definition. Dash economic deals with behavior of individual firms. Which economic? Microeconomic deals with behavior of individual firms. Then dash economic deals with regional or national economy. No doubt, macroeconomics deals with regional or national. In dash, economic decisions are made by firms, not government. So we discussed that in market economy, okay, in market economy, decisions are made by firms and not governments. GDP, employment, price index are studied in macroeconomics, MACR. In mixed economy, economic decisions are made by, see, in mixed economy, economic decisions are made by markets, okay, but regulated by the government. We already discussed that it is made in the marketplace but regulated by the government. So these all are our questions. Okay, then thanks for watching videos. Okay, so hope so that you enjoy this video, and you can follow me my Unacademy channel also. That is the link of my Unacademy channel. There you'll get more videos. So no doubt, if you like video, definitely subscribe the channel and click on the bell icon also. If you don't like, then please tell me how I'll make so more and important videos for you, so that it will beneficial for you. The ultimate aim of mine is that my all videos will going to help you. So thank you for watching my videos, and please share also, because sharing is caring. Very soon I'll upload another lesson, another video. So till then, thank you, have a nice day, bye bye.